So now we are going to look into data analysis. So previously we saw two topics. One is data collection and another one is the data management. The third one is the data analysis. So this data analysis is a very crucial step in the research process that involves inspecting, cleaning, transforming, and modeling data to discover useful information, draw conclusions, and support decision makings. This phase helps you interpret the collected data and turn it into actionable insights. So there are two types of data analysis. One is quantitative analysis and qualitative analysis, right? You already know about quantitative data collection and qualitative data collections, right? The same way we are having analysis also, two analysis. One involves numerical data. It use statistical method to test hypothesis and identify patterns and relationship, whereas the other, that is a qualitative data analysis, involves non-numerical data such as text, images, and audio. Use thematic analysis, content analysis, and other methods to identify pattern and themes. Steps in data analysis. So before we start doing data analysis, these are the steps. First one is we need to clear the data. Ensure that data quality by removing or correcting errors, duplicates, and inconsistencies, right? We need to clean the data first. Handling missing values, correcting data entry errors, and standardized data formats needs to be done in this phase. Whereas understand the basic characteristics and structure of the data in data explorations. Descriptive statistics, that is mean, median, mode, standard deviations, data visualization, graphs, charts, everything we need to bring it in this data exploration. Where prepare data for analysis by converting it into a suitable form. Okay, maybe we are having the data in a form in the paper. Now we need to convert the data into a Excel by putting proper column names and writing it, or converting the data into an XML or JSON, and then we have to use that data. That is data transformation. Okay, here we are doing normalization, scaling, encoding category values, and aggregating data. Then we need to apply statistical and logistic techniques to extract meaningful insights. The data may be non-meaningful, the information which we got, right, that is, we need to change it, analyze and change it to a meaningful insights. Data interpretation. So we need to draw a conclusion from the analysis and relate them to research questions and hypotheses. So from the questionnaires, we need to collect all the data and we need to interpret. Okay, then finally we visualize the data. Like we need to use some technologies to view the data in the form of charts, graphs, maps, dashboards, and the key points and trend graphs. So through trend graphs like that, we can visualize the data in any of the formats. So for example, if we take a trend chart, right, then for this month, how many peoples are entering into a mall, right? That becomes a, we have to give it in a very trend chart. Okay, for a weekly basis or a monthly basis, we can do it. Okay, quantitative data analysis techniques. So there are some techniques for quantitative analysis. So we talked about two techniques, right? One is quantitative and other one is qualitative. In quantitative, right, summarize and describe the features of data set, like a mean, median, mode, like that we need to tell it. Make interfaces about a population based on a sample. We just give a hypothesis testing and on samples, okay? And we need to examine the relationship between the dependent and independent variables. And we have to identify the underlying relation between the variables. So whatever we are having, right, using that we have to relate it. Okay, and then pretend outcomes and identify patterns. We have to predict the outcomes. So for this, we need to use some of the techniques, right? One of the technique, I'll tell some of the techniques. Standard deviation, frequency distribution, and confidence intervals. ANOVA, ANOVA. Okay, just Google it for this. These are the techniques used in statistical way of data analysis. Okay, and linear regression, multiple regression, Then principal component analysis, PCA. Okay, exploratory factor analysis, EFA. Decision trees, neural networks, okay, clustering algorithms. Through these techniques, we can identify the do the data analysis, not identify, do the data analysis. Qualitative data analysis techniques, okay, identify and analyze themes or patterns with qualitative data. Systematic analyze the content of text data, understand the stories and experiences of participants, develop a theory grounded of data itself. So we have to use some techniques, right? Like identifying themes, coding textual material, okay, analyzing narratives to identify story structure and meaning, and constant comprehensive methods, right? These are some techniques we use to identify this analysis, okay. And finally, for quantitative, so what you are seeing in the screen, right, it is for quantitative analysis tools, okay. SPSS is nothing but spatial analysis in social science. It is widely used for statistical analysis, okay. And R, it's a open source software for statistical computing and graphics. Python, it's a programming language with libraries like Panda, NumPy, SciPy for data analysis. Okay. And Stata, software for data management, statistical analysis, and graphics. These tools, right, helps for data visualization capabilities. Okay. And then qualitative analysis. That is in the next slide. We are having a qualitative analysis, data analysis. This involves NVIVO, right, which is a software for qualitative data analysis, include coding and thematic analysis. And then atlas.ti, okay, tool for analysis, supporting coding and visualization. Max QDA, so this software for mixed methods and qualitative research support text analysis and codings. Okay, for this we are using this quantitative data analysis. So what are the benefits and challenges? Data quality issues are there. Okay, inaccuracies, missing data, inconsistency. We are filling those data, right, for analysis purposes. Maybe there is inaccuracy on that data which we are filling out. And the complexity of data, large and complex data can be difficult to manage and analyze, and personal bias and subjective interpretations can influence qualitative database, okay, data set. And really we need this technical skills, proficiency in data analysis tools and technical is required to perform effective analysis, okay. And the benefits are, we have accuracy, ability to handle large data sets, and advanced analytical techniques, and the performance is also improved. Okay, these are some benefits, and above all the challenges we are having. Okay.